Brett, are you there?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Michael?
Good, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty well, thank you. Just doing the American thing, hanging Christmas lights.
There you go. So, Brett, I wanted you to come on and talk about a program that you help facilitate up in Orange County that has been really successful and does an amazingly great job of educating people. And that's you guys have a monthly shooting social where you teach new shooters or shooters that just want a little bit more practice. And you guys use experienced shooters to work with new shooters. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. So the social is an event just to help people get to know weapons again, or get to know guns. We have a variety of different guns, from Glocks to SIGs to MPs. I mean, you name it. We got it. Berettas, pistols, revolvers. We break out some long guns at the end. It's just a way of getting people familiarized with them. We put them through a quick safety briefing, make sure they can unload and load the weapons properly by starting out with having them load some magazines with snap caps. And we just go through kind of a quick 30 to 40-minute safety briefing and explanation of stuff. And then every single gun on the table has a mentor standing next to it. So when you walk up to the line, you're downrange, number one. You're not shooting from the bays. You're downrange shooting from tables. You're about 7 yards away from the targets. So when you walk up to the weapon, you have a mentor standing there who knows the weapon that's there, and he or she completely makes sure that you're safe and the people around you are being safe, and you're handling the weapon safe, and there's very little risk for any kind of a malfunction or operational error. So,
and this is geared towards people that have little experience, right?
That's correct. We take anyone who has no experience whatsoever to folks that maybe haven't shot in 10, 15, 20 years, or even people that are shopping around and looking for different guns so they can even try before they buy, shooting our guns.
And you're at a range, right? You're at an indoor range you do this?
Yes, we're at an indoor range here in Orange, California. It's Evans Gun World. It's in the west part of Orange, over by the Anaheim Stadium and the pond. It's easy to get to. It's freeway friendly without the 57 freeway in Ball or Catella, and yeah, it's a great spot to shoot. And they've really they've turned that range around from what it used to be. It's one of the oldest ranges in California as well. And it's a great spot to shoot at. And
they do a really good job of supporting you. So thank you very much, Evans, for doing everything for this shooting social program, because you guys are knocking it out of the park.
Absolutely. No, Peter, the new owner of Evans, is awesome. His manager, Wendy, the whole crew over there are really neat guys. They know their stuff. They also will really embrace the Orange County gun owners population as well, with even more knowledge as far as maybe purchasing a gun, the ammo laws, and all that other fun stuff too that we deal with here in California. So you can't go wrong if you're over at Evans.
Okay, so if you're brand new, you're listening right now, and you're brand new, or maybe somebody knows somebody that's relatively new to shooting, and they want to participate, walk them through. How do they get involved? What do they do?
You just sign up on the website, OrangeCountyGunOwners.com, and you register. You can pay right online. It's $50. You can shoot as much ammo as you want.
It's only $50?
It's only $50. The range, the shooting, the ammo, and we even feed them. So you can't beat it.
You get food and range time and ammo and an instructor and everything. It's $50. That's an amazing value. I don't know if you guys here in the studio have ever been to a gun range before, but $50.
It's way more than $50.
Yeah. Okay, so you're relatively new. You want a first-time shooting experience. So you want to go to the range. You want somebody to help you along. You want to try different types of guns, and you want a bite to eat. $50. You go to OrangeCountyGunOwners.com. Sign up. How often do you guys have these?
We do these once a month. It's sometimes on a Saturday, sometimes on a Sunday, but once a month is about all we do right now. But we're looking to possibly start doing it twice a month, maybe in 2020.
That's amazing. That's really. And typically, how many people can you accommodate?
We've had parties up to about 20, which is about the maximum we want to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we have a lot of room to work with, and the folks that come in, it's really neat to watch them come in, and some of them like you said, brand new shooters. So they're nervous, they're a little apprehensive on shooting and whatnot. And by the time they leave, they got huge smiles on their faces. They're laughing, having a good time. They're excited that they were able to overcome what fears and misrepresentation they've had with guns and so forth. And they really leave there thinking, like, you know what, this is a great thing. And they learn something. That's the best part of it.
What's your background? Now you're a board member for Orange County Gun Owners. I know you do a lot of work for Orange County Gun Owners and do a great job. What's your involvement with firearms? Or did you grow up with guns? Or talk to me about your background.
So I have the ever so common story of the grandfather who only liked the kid that can shoot. So as a young boy, my grandfather took me out shooting, and I fell in love with it immediately. And I was a pretty good shot right out the gate, and that impressed him. So I was fortunate to grow up around him. He did a lot of hunting and whatnot, but we go to the desert a lot and run dune buggies, and so I started shooting as a young boy. Then in my teens, I continued to shoot here and there, and then in my 20s, I started. I bought my first pistol at 21. And just started shooting at the range. I got to spend some time with a gentleman from Langley, Virginia when I was in my 20s. I spent about 2.5 weeks with this gentleman. He was a firearms specialist over there, so he taught me a tremendous amount early on, and proper grip control and whatnot. And he really got me excited about shooting. So just throughout my 30s, I've been able to train with a lot of different outfits, anywhere from law enforcement outfits to special operation outfits to where I got fast track, so I'd spend 2 or 3 days to maybe a couple of weeks with these folks and just kind of learn by great level of people like Navy SEALs or Rangers or what have you. And then the pistol stuff I got really back into about 6 years ago when I got my concealed carry. I probably shouldn't have just said that. But anyway,
no, you're okay. Yeah.
So when I got into that, I took it serious because I know training is very important when it comes down to carrying. So I started training with an outfit here in Orange County. Went to a few different places, and I never thought I'd be an instructor. I just fell into it by chance, and I've been enjoying it for the last year or so. We really trained. So my background with pistols is just more back of training for today's environment. I really brought everything, the knowledge I've had from all my years of shooting, into an instructor point of view where you're training for today's environment. I'm not trying to go.
And that's perfect. And now there's a lot of opportunity here because there's opportunity. One, if you haven't really shot much, or you're thinking about buying a new gun, you want to go try different types of firearms. There's an opportunity for you to attend. If you want to, maybe you are a pretty good shot and you've taught other people, maybe informally, and you want to get better, you want to give back to the community. One of the best ways to get better is to go teach people. And because this is, a little more informal, of course, always emphasize safety and professionalism, but because it's a little more informal, this is an opportunity for folks to go and give some of their knowledge back to new shooters. There's all kinds of opportunity to get involved here for people that maybe just want to be a little bit more social. They want to meet other like-minded folks, but you guys are really doing it right, and you're attracting a lot of great people, and the program's going really well.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. It's fun. All the mentors, all the people that come up and help to make the event successful and safe, they're what really makes it happen. They volunteer their time. I have other instructors that do volunteer their time, and we even try to volunteer our knowledge as well. When we see a shooter up at a different level, spending 5, 6, 7 minutes with individuals, you can really pick out what levels these folks are at. And sometimes, I'll have a mentor spend the entire evening with a lady or a young person who may be really apprehensive about shooting, and we want them to be comfortable. So a lot of times these people gravitate towards one mentor, and then we'll just have that mentor stay with that person throughout the night or the afternoon, and really help them overcome whatever it is that they're a little apprehensive about shooting guns. And at the end of the night, like I said, big smiles on their faces, leaving there with great knowledge and proper way of shooting. There's so many folks that have shot for so many years that still don't shoot correctly. So that's the thing we really try to push on is the folks that come out as well.
Hey, Brett, real quick with a minute we got left, it's Lance Pelkey. Where's your range located in case, we wanted to come up and if we were in the neighborhood, we wanted to use your range?
Oh, thank you, Lance. We're right here in Orange County, right here in the city of Orange. Cross streets would basically be Catella and Maine, or Ball and Maine. So we're really close to the Anaheim Stadium.
Okay, and the name of it again?
Thank you, Evans Gun World.
Evans Gun World.
Evan Gun World. So that's where, but you don't work for Evans. That's just where you have the shooting socials. You're total volunteer. The name of your company, though, you do have a training company. What's the name of that company?
Oh, thank you. It's Apex Defensive Strategies.
Okay.
Apex Defensive Strategies.
And what's the website? Because that's what everybody lives and dies by nowadays.
It's exactly that, apexdefensivestrategies.com. Thank you. We have an Instagram account as well, all under the same thing. We're going to launch a YouTube channel here pretty soon. We've been putting some videos up of stuff we do. You know, there's a lot of CCW holders in Orange County, so we're really trying to push these folks to come train with us. We keep our prices terribly cheap.
Yeah.
Because we do this, we do this for the community more than we do anything else. Like I said, I fall in love with the training part of it, so it's fun, and you'll be really surprised when you train with us and how much knowledge you're going to get, and not only the physical training, but also the mental side of carrying a weapon and what you're thinking about, what you should be thinking about, and of course how to make sure that hopefully you survive the situation.
Excellent. Thank you very much for all you do up in Orange County, Brett. Everybody check out OrangeCountyGunOwners.com, OrangeCountyGunOwners.com. Come to the meetings, come to the Christmas party on the 18th at JT Schmidt in Anaheim, and thank you for all you do, Brett.
You're the best, man.
Thank you, guys.
All right.